Hey guys, thanks for tuning back in. Finally back out here in the woods. It's been a little while since I put out a video. I'm just going to be doing an overnighter tonight. As you saw, I drove my truck right in here. If you follow my channel, you probably remember that I got a bum foot. I'm supposed to be in a boot right now, actually. I'm not even really supposed to be walking on it, but I'm not bringing my boot out here in the woods. So today, what I'm going to be trying to attempt to do is start a fire with a bow drill. I've never actually done it yet. I've used the bow drill that I made in these woods last year several times at home and gotten coals several times, but I've never really taken the time to get a good tinder bundle really ready and actually blow it into a flame. So I'm going to be trying to do that tonight. Okay, first things first is find a suitable spot for my fire, and I'm going to start getting my gear out here and start processing up some wood and making a tinder bundle. That hawk doesn't like me. Every year that thing screams at me out here. I think his nest is right above where I camped last year. You can see up in that tree, there's his nest. Well, this spot looks pretty good. I'm starting to remember why I don't camp with a tent up here very often, and this is very, very hilly. There's not many spots that are flat, but this spot isn't bad right here. It's got a little bit of a slope, but I'll sleep with my head up. It should be okay. This wood is very, very soft. It's very similar to what I made the bow drill kit out of, so I'm hoping I have good luck with it as well. I'm getting a lot better at feather sticking. I was very, very bad for a long time, and that was, I gotta say, mostly due to having a bad knife. Dull knives just don't work at all. So go get a good knife. This was $15. Definitely made my feather sticking technique improve by like 90%. I really want to get this fire going first before I set up camp or unpack anything, because I know it's going to take a long time, and if I'm going to mess with this for an hour or two, I'd rather it be in the daylight. Bow, my hearth board that's nice and burnt in already. Bearing block piece. Also, what you need to do, which I quickly realized after getting this going a few times, you want to make the top part of your spindle very, very pointy, so that the bottom big round part has a lot of friction and the top has very, very little. And every single time you try to burn it in or try to get a coal, that tiny little tip is just going to burn right down. So you have to keep shortening your spindle, shaving more and more off every time to keep making that very pointy. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, and then I think I'm about ready to get going here. It's just turned into sawdust, which is exactly what you want. As fibrous as you can get. Now, I'm no expert at this by any means, but I'm just letting you know what I've learned and what has got me to this point. Because really, I didn't do a whole lot of research before I came out here and started doing this. There's just a few basic things that you need to know to be able to at least, be on your way to getting a bow drill fire. Just nice long easy strokes to get it going. Starting to get really glazed over and smooth. I'm wondering if that is hurting me. I mean, I've gotten coals with this several times very quickly. Start losing my grip. Just not getting it. Well, this is one of those moments where you decide whether you're going to keep doing this all night long or if you're just going to enjoy your night out in the woods. Sorry to anybody that was expecting a bow drill fire, but I just don't think it's going to happen tonight. So, I don't know. A little disappointed I didn't get a coal. I thought I'd at least get a coal today. It's the first time I haven't got a coal with this kit. But, you know, it happens, I guess. Not really going to worry about it too much. I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my night. Get my camp set up here. Probably get a fire going first because I want to have good bed of coals because I'm actually going to make pizza tonight. And I forgot the grill that I was going to sit over the fire. So my plan is to find a really big flat rock. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm beat now. That really takes it out of you. I totally forgot. I brought an old mess kit that I had just in case I could find some like small pizza crust. Well, I ended up getting a huge pizza crust because it's the only fresh in-store made one that they had. But I think I'm going to use it kind of like a frying pan, and I'm just going to cut my big crust down into like maybe 2 smaller pizzas. I was just about to throw the tarp on and I figured I'll just leave it off. I'm not expecting any rain tonight, and you know, if it does rain, I'll just get up in the middle of the night and put it up, I guess. So we'll just sleep out under the stars tonight and see how it goes. For toppings, all kinds of stuff. We got mozzarella cheese, onions and mushrooms, orange peppers, there's my sauce, and then I got green peppers and red peppers in here. No pepperoni, no meat. I've actually been on a kind of a health food kick now for about a month now, and pepperoni's not on there. I still eat pepperoni, I just cut back a lot. Try to cut back on high-fat foods. Still got a little bit of light left, but it's definitely going down. Pretty looking sunset. This ain't gonna be pretty. I guess it is pretty. It's not bad at all. Now that's what I call a pan pizza. I was gonna wait till I had a better fire, but I just can't wait. I'm hungry now. That'll do. For now. Crust looks like it's getting kind of burnt. It's still cold on top too. So, we'll see. Looks pretty good. All right, let's cut this bad boy open. That side is freaking fried. She's a little black on the bottom. Crust doesn't burn all the way through, so it's still pretty good. Burnt pizza's better than no pizza, I guess. I mean, it tastes good. Definitely burnt, though. The center is pretty bad. Got a couple tall boys. 8:30 already. Glad I gave up on that bow drill when I did. Pizza number 2 looks a lot better than pizza number 1. Oh, that's way better. Man, it feels good to be out again. I haven't went camping since Mohican in January. So it's April. That's 3 months off. That's crazy for me. I actually went backpacking last year like 10 times, I think. Which, that's about once a month. That's a lot. I love these woods right here. It's so nice camping somewhere that isn't a backpacking trail. I mean, I love backpacking and backpacking trails and stuff, but going into just private woods where, people don't camp often, there are trees down everywhere in here. The abundance of firewood is insane. Right now, I'm just watching it burn down. I stoked it up pretty good. I'm going to finish my last pint, and then we're going to probably hit the hay. Something I'm just sitting here thinking about, when you're camping alone or solo camping, backpacking, you get a lot of time to think, and that's really something I like about coming out here alone. I love coming out here with other people. It really makes it more fun, but I like solo camping for a different reason. It's nice to just reflect on everything in life, and something I always think about and I've never really brought up is, a big reason why I like to come out here. But let's just say anything that's going bad in my life, I'm stressed about anything, I got all this stuff I gotta do at home and work. It's like no matter how stressful, I think back to, eating lunch on that rock at Lake Vesuvius and, taking that break on that behind that waterfall, and even if it's the middle of the woods, somewhere I might never go again. Every time I'm stressed out, those places remain peaceful. That place where I was at that day, where I felt so good and so at peace, that place is still there. It's there right now. As I'm having stress in my life, it's there and it's peaceful. And that's why I love coming out. It doesn't matter what's going on in your life. You go to those places and you find peace. And I don't know if that sounds hokey or not, but I love the simplistic nature of nature. And that's really the only way to put that. Yeah. That's some deep shit right there. That's why I like coming out here and doing trips so much. I love camping every month because every trip has its own things. And people that don't backpack, people that don't camp, don't get that. They think, oh, you just go set up a tent, you go sleep in the woods, and it's miserable. They don't understand that different things happen every time. Every trip is totally different. I've had trips that went absolutely perfectly, and I've had trips, Shawnee State Forest, that nothing more could have went wrong, But I don't regret it. If anything, it makes it more memorable. Maybe I've had one too many pints tonight. Hey guys, it is about 11:15 right now. As you can see, I'm in the tent, and I'm hitting the sack for the night, so let's hope it doesn't rain. I'll see you in the morning. Morning, everybody. It's 6:45 right now. I'm just sitting here kind of watching the sun come up. Slept really, really good last night, all the way through until 6 o'clock. I don't know if you can tell right now, but I absolutely cannot breathe. I'm so stuffed up. Gotta love springtime allergies. I took allergy medicine yesterday, so I'd be okay through the night. I didn't think to bring any for the morning. But yeah, I'm just gonna probably lay here for another 30 minutes or so. I've been trying to fall back asleep for the last hour, and I just can't. So, lay here for a little bit and then get stuff all packed up. I'm not really gonna do any fancy breakfast or anything this morning. I'm just gonna get out of here pretty early today because I got stuff to do.
benefits of having a 90-liter backpack. It doesn't matter what I bring, I never put my winter sleeping bag in a stuff sack. Just stuff it right in the bottom. Well, that pretty much does it for this video. I'm all packed up, ready to go. I had a good night out here by myself. You know, it was really nice and relaxing. If you liked the video, if you watched that whole thing, thanks a bunch. Check out some of my other videos. I'll put them up here. And click this little guy right here to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again, guys, and until next time, see you later.